Hey everybody, it's your main man, the Sandman, here to give you my thoughts on the new upcoming Sonic Colors game. Now I gotta say that I'm actually really excited for Sonic Colors, and I know that being a Sonic fan, you have to take whatever Sega says with a grain of salt. But the reason why I'm excited for Sonic Colors is because Sonic Unleashed, even though it did have its faults, was so much fun as playing the daytime stages. That's literally the best Sonic game, 3D Sonic game so far that I've played. And I have played Adventure. At times it did seem like just a hassle with the Knuckles stages, especially. Knuckles and the Rouge. Sonic Adventure 2, I mean. Can't say that's Sonic Adventure 2. I thought I said Sonic Adventure, but whatever. But I haven't played Sonic Adventure, but I played Sonic Adventure 2, which I'm assuming is better. And I thought the game was okay. But Sonic Unleashed captured that real sense of speed. And, you know, I wasn't even mad at about the Hogwolf stages. Because they were fun. That they had a bunch of different combos you could do, so to keep liven things up. Even though you were basically fighting the same enemy over and over and over again, same 3 or 4 different types of enemies, you did get to do different combos, and it did keep it interesting. The one thing that ruined the game for me was the medals. Collecting those goddamn Sun and Moon medals. That's what ruined the game. That's why I stopped playing. I got up to the part where they asked me to collect 20 sun medals to play a level that I wanted to get to, a daytime stage. I just put the game away before I hurt myself, and those around me. But because that game was so close to being the perfect Sonic game, they just take out the medals above all. I mean, if they kept the Werehog, I wouldn't be angry. If the Hogwolf was in Sonic Colors, I would not be angry. I would think, oh, maybe they're going to perfect it a little bit, make it better. But, you know, take the medals out, and of course the Werehog, the Hogwolf, because, you know, everyone's angry at the Hogwolf, so of course it would be stupid for them to keep the Hogwolf in. So take that out. Just leave the core Sonic speed and running around and jumping on things and homing in on them. That's what I wanted. The daytime stages from Sonic Unleashed is what I wanted. And it seems like that is what we're going to get with Sonic Colors. And not only that, they're adding in power-ups. Power-ups are something that really should have been in Sonic games from the get-go. I never got that. I never understood the upgrades that Sonic got, like the shoes in Sonic Adventure that let him ring dash and something like that. I mean, those are things Sonic should have had from the beginning. I already said get-go. I'm not saying it twice. But those are things he should have had from the beginning. I don't think you should be searching in a linear level for them. Because you're supposed to be running through them, getting through it as fast as you can. You shouldn't be searching for things. In fact, that's why I used to hate Sonic Advance too when I had it. I had to search for those stupid emblems. But I'm getting off topic. Suppress the childhood memories. Suppress them. Anyways, I thought those were powers you should have had from the beginning. Like, for example, what if in Super Mario 64 and Super Mario Galaxy, all the 3D Mario games, instead of having all those abilities to jump around before, Mario instead had to obtain different types of shoes to do a long jump, a different type of shoe to do a high jump? That would change the game, wouldn't it? Especially if they had something stupid like you had to cycle to do different shoes to do each specific jump. Now that would be terrible. I would be awful. I would hate that. But Nintendo was smart. Miyamoto was smart. They actually made it so everything Mario could do from the beginning of Galaxy 2, of all the 3D Mario games he could do from the to the end at the end. And he had power-ups, only power-ups. Those are the only things that changed it up, make things different. Now finally Sonic is wising up to that. And now instead of having upgrades, he can pretty much do everything he could do from the beginning of the game. He can do that from the beginning, and they add power-ups. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm going to explain the concept of Sonic Colors right now. Basically, Eggman built this whole amusement park. It was to harness the power of the native creatures that were already inhabiting the place, called Wisp. Sonic goes up to see what's going on. The Wisps help him along the way, so the Wisps give him powers. So like there are only 2 power-ups we've seen so far. One power-up was to turn Sonic into a drill that for a limited amount of time, and I think it's kind of funny because if you're still on the ground after the power-up's over, then you die. And there's also another power called the laser, which I think is super cool. It's basically just what it is. You turn Sonic into a laser, and he shoots off in whatever direction and ricochets off the walls, killing enemies and everything like that. Another thing I gotta say that I'm starting to like is the music in the game. The music in Sonic games have always been top notch, and I can see that they are pulling no punches with this game. You've got the cheesy pop rock, very catchy, recognizable Sonic music main theme you're getting here with the Sonic Colors main theme. It's probably from the same guy who did Endless Possibilities. You got the very catchy level music, and I like how they're starting to like gear away towards the heavy metal thing they were doing before, you know, with Sonic 06 and things like that. So I'm glad they're doing that. They finally, because I really do like the more jazzy techno thing Sonic's doing now. I'm not saying I didn't like the music in games like Sonic Adventure, but it was a lot more hardcore. It seemed a little bit too hardcore for a Sonic game. Sonic seemed more cartoony, and you guys can't tell me that Sonic Adventure 2 seemed a lot more grim. It seemed a bit too grim for the lighthearted Sonic games we all know right now. And not only that, but the voice acting is actually kind of steadily getting better. The guy who's done, the 4Kids guy who's done Sonic in Sonic X is actually did a pretty good job in Sonic Unleashed compared to his Sonic 06 voice. You can tell, like, for example, when you launch Sonic into the air and he yells Yahoo, in both games they sound completely different. And the same way when he goes whoa, when he like falls into a pit and he goes whoa, yeah, no, he sounds completely different in both games. With Sonic 06, it seemed like he was going for more of this crackly voice, but now he got it down packed really good. Chip in Sonic Unleashed sound more like an adult trying to be like a kid. I don't know what was up with that, but you know, whatever floats their boat, you know. I mean, I guess I didn't like Chip at all. I didn't like Chip's voice acting, but he's gone now, so yay! Now, because of these changes, because Sonic Unleashed was so close, I am super excited for Sonic Colors. I'm putting all my money on the table right now. I'm going to reserve the game. And you know what? As soon as I get the game, you guys can expect an LP from me posting it on YouTube as soon as I start recording. As soon as I get the game, because I'm not going to promise, even though I'm reserving it, I'm not going to promise to be getting the game the first day it comes out. First off, I haven't even looked up when the game comes out. Second off, my funds are really tight. I mean, right now I have a reserved copy of Sin and Punishment, and it's been out for like 3 weeks, I think. So I still have to pay off my reserved copy of Sin and Punishment. My money is odd. I get like $40-something a month that I have to choose what to spend it on. I'm waiting on my check right now. I gotta get it on Saturday, but what is my own problems. Now, I can't talk about Sonic Colors unless I talk about Sonic 4. Unfortunately, I am running out of time because being on YouTube, I have learned to start babbling on for time on end to make my videos longer. Yay! You can thank Sonic Dude 101 for that. Sonic with a K. I'm not advertising this dude. He has his own subscribers. I've got my own. But anyway, so next video, I'll be talking about what my thoughts are on Sonic 4. Do I like it? Do I hate it? Am I excited for it? I'm not. Alright. Okay. You guys can see me later. Good night.